What's up guys, Jeff Shock Surplus, and we got another rebuild for you. This time around, TRD Pro FOX internal bypass shocks. This customer hit us up. Shocks were leaking, wanted us to rebuild them. So let's break it down, take a look inside, and get these rebuilt and sent out to the customer. Now that I got the internal bypasses taken apart, I want to take this time to walk you through on how it works. And to understand that, you got to know how a regular monotube shock works. You got your monotube shock here, you got your piston and your shock. This is something that a lot of people have in their trucks nowadays. In the monotube shock, you have a single cylinder with a piston and a set of valves, shims on the piston that controls the flow of the fluid as the piston is compressing and extending. What an internal bypass does essentially takes this system and puts it inside of a sleeve. You essentially have your monotube shock. We'll take this sleeve off. For better visuals, on the internal bypass tube, you have different holes that are drilled in different areas of the tube, and those holes are then covered by another set of valves and shims like this. And as your piston is flowing through this tube, these ports will open up and allow the fluid to bypass this main piston. And as you go deeper into the suspension travel and you get past these bypass ports, the fluid is then forced to go through your main valving. What does that translate to? You have a smoother and more controlled compression rate. The rebound side, this is going to be your bypass holes on the rebound side. So as the shock is extending, it's moving down in this tube and the fluid is bypassing the valving and the piston, flowing through here. And if you look at the holes, you'd see as the piston goes through that hole and then shuts off fluid flow through the holes, and now from here to the end of the travel, that remaining fluid has to flow through that main piston, giving you a smoother, controlled rebound extension. So that's bypass shocks in a nutshell. If you guys have any questions, want us to go in more detail, feel free to drop us a comment. Our lead time on rebuilds are low right now, and I'd like to keep it that way, so I'm going to go ahead and finish up this rebuild. All right, shocks are rebuilt. I gotta give them one more clean and pack them up, ship them out to the customer. If you guys have any questions or if you want us to rebuild the shocks for you, hit us up, shocksurplus.com.